site full of them. I think they're 110, aren't they? Okay, chaps, get red leader. We're going to split up. Roger. Watch out for fighters. Salio, let's get them. Salio. Watch your backs as you come out the outside, chap. Target's 10 o'clock low. Go in. Go ahead for the front element. Give them a damn good thrashing, chaps. Call them pants down again. Absolutely. Fingers pulling over. Roger, I'll follow you in. Full power. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Good shooting. That 109 is not going home. That's a squad fighting an enemy. Let's tell you 1 o'clock. Okay guys, hang in. I'm just wanting to attack you. Going full throttle. Yeah, yeah, going to the second group. Going to the second group. Look over your shoulder a lot. Go away. Oh, go on. Excellent. Good. Getting quads over now. Brake, 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 brake. Got 109 right on you.
Hello and welcome to the first in the series for the build I'm hosting to my own RAF group build, and I bet you're thinking about bloody time. But I'm going to make a start on the kit, and I have to say I had some positive feedback from the people of entering and stuff like that. So I can't remember everyone, but yeah, there's a few people out there, so thank you for joining. So when I say my own group build, I just realised I apologise. Sam was kind of the one behind the idea behind the group build, so I'll give him credit for it, mate. Anyway, what I'm going to be building is, of course, by what you've seen on the title, is the brand new Airfix Hawker Hurricane in 1/48 scale. Now, two things why I'm really excited to build this kit. The first thing is that I've built two of the old Hurricanes, and because I was inexperienced and didn't have the natural resources and stuff like that, I wasn't really up to it. Plus it was the old one with the 32 Squadron markings on all the Battle of France markings. But anyway, I'm not going to be building this kit itself. I'm going to be building the one from the Battle of Britain gift set, which I reviewed earlier. So the instructions are here and the parts are here. But the one I'm going to be building, which actually amazingly enough is this version, which you'll recognise. It's got the code, move that out of the way, it's got the code GZ, which means it's 32 Squadron. Now, 32 Squadron kind of plays a vital role in the family history, because after the Second World War, during the Cold War and, I don't know, whether 1950s, my granddad kind of served in 32 Squadron as a groundsman. So 32 Squadron does have a kind of a family history with us. So there you are. But he had Venoms and vampires and stuff like that, and Canberras, and you know what I mean. Anyway, this version I'm going to be doing, I don't know who it's flown by, it doesn't say, but if it had GZL or B, it could have been Pete Brothers aircraft, but I don't know. Anyway, that's what I'm going to be doing, and of course you see the Bedford there. But actually, I've had a look at the plastic and that. It's all brilliantly, and I am going to have the gun bays open, so that's an important feature about this aircraft, what I'm doing. So there you are. It's kind of a short little build to do. Like I said, if anyone's watching and want to join, plenty of time to get into the group build. I have until I think I'm not sure whether Sam knows this, but I can't put it forward to the 1st of November, so it gives plenty of time for people to get started or finished, whatever you want to do. Anyway, here we are. The parts, you've got 4 sprues in total, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 4 sprues, each nicely beautiful moulded plastic. I have to say, I do love the Hurricane, but never had a chance to build it yet, so I'm going to really enjoy this build. I really am. Anyway, so you've seen the inbox review of the Hurricane in that feature, and it's very nice plastic, very nice moulded, so I'm going to get on with this build and start painting the cockpit. Now, I have to point out one thing before we start painting the individual parts. I've noticed in the instructions here it's saying to paint all the cockpit details in silver, apart from the bulkhead, which is actually the right colour they got it. Now I kind of did a bit of history research, having a look at photography and stuff for different cockpits for RAF aircraft, and even IL-2 simulator. Now I have to say that the cockpit was in fact actually painted everything green, including the seat, and just everything was painted green apart from the spars across here and this part here, which is actually the top of the undercarriage system. They were painted silver. Now the cockpit didn't have an actual floor, you just sat in a climbing frame basically. So that's how it goes. So yeah, that's silver, painting that silver, of course. Excuse me. But apart from that, that's really it. So I'm going to paint everything green, and the colour I'm going to be using is the Tamiya XF1 Cockpit Green. Now this is absolutely beautiful for the right colour you want. There is Humbrol 78, which it does say to use, but I kind of think it's too much of a darker green for the cockpit. But there you are. Anyway, I'm going to crack on with this build. We're going to get the climbing frame together, and we'll see where it goes. Before we begin, I've just noticed that I kind of need to make the seat. So again, gotta take these, and maybe one of them later. But anyway, the seat is moulded in 3 pieces, which is kind of a good sign really. Take them pieces off. You got the side parts down here now, so they don't fling off like that one just did. Now the seat does actually have some detail, because it has the brake at the side down here. I don't know if it's the brake, but it's a lever anyway. Is it? No, that's not the. I thought it was the radiator lever, but it's not. It's just I don't know, like a handbrake or to. Actually, no, I know what that is. It's actually to do your height to the seat, because of course you could have tall and short people. So you know. There you are. So just trim the seat up. Like that. I don't know what was that noise. There's a noise in the background. I don't know whether you can hear it or not, but anyway, that's that done. Now apparently these just fit onto the sides like that. I don't know whether you can see. Zoom you out a bit. like so. Apparently they sit like that or something. Where's the instruction? Yeah. So apparently that's sat like that, so that's basically perfect, although that does come a bit forward. Like so. Touch your glue onto there. Like so. So that's that one side done. Now we've got to do the other side, which is same again. That fits on like that. Go up a bit. Okay, I just checked it. It's a bit wrong. It is how it sits. Probably that should sit like that now. There you go. Perfect. Just the bottom here, not the bottom. So there you are, that's one side done. Now it's time to do the other side, which there. Like so. So, the seat is actually, looking at it, very, very tiny. Is it really supposed to be that small? Really? If someone could please tell me if that is supposed to be that small, because that, wow, that is ridiculously small, that is. I'm just shocked by that. Look at the size of it. Oh, you know, gents, I know like Airfix up the game, but is that really the scale of a seat now? Right, okay, well, I'll see where it goes though, because I'm going to have to put some photo etch seat harnesses on. I've got plenty of them. So I'm just going to go away, let that dry, and I'm just going to paint the rest of the parts in the green colour. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. So for the Hurricane, we've basically got all the pieces made up, so what I'm going to do is actually make a start and actually putting the frame together, which is done so by these metal frames here. So where's the, you could probably hear that pigeon again. Still there he is. And what's kind of weird is that it's the next day from what I filmed at the start. So, just going to cut these pieces out. These are like the spars and the wings. So basically you kind of have to build this aircraft up. So that's actually really good from Airfix. Now I'm not sure what sort of problems we're going to face along the way, because like every brand new Airfix kit we're going to have at the minute, we're going to have problems. So let's trim that up. That bit's trimmed up. So that's part's done. Gotta be careful not to bend or break these off, because they're actually pretty flimsy things actually. Right, so that's that. That's what we need now. Need the side parts. Well, they're here. So I might as well just cut these both out while I'm at the same progress. Again, make sure not to break any of these. So that's that one done. Do the side here. So that's that one. Actually, I'll start off with this one, because this one is actually the most important, because you need to put this one first apparently, according to the instructions. According to the instructions, you don't need to follow the instructions. Well, you can't have to, but like that. So, just having a look. And it sits like that. Like on there, and that piece on there. You have to get it straight at how many degrees basically. Next part is oh, gotta put them in. It's a drop floor here. Make sure not to drop the part on the model itself. And this part as well, which is the floor, well, floor I mean, where the foot pedals go. Again, try not to break them. Like that. You can still hear that pigeon, can't you? Right, so that's that done. Just trim the edges up here. I can actually, I'll have to just go over these when it's all done. Just have a look at the parts. Right. So apparently it goes like that or something. like so. I'd like that while I've got it in my fingers. Like that. So just keep pressing that firm if I can. So yeah, I'm just going to pause it while this dries and come back to you in 2 seconds. Right, so that's dry. Apparently it now slots into this side section at the back, just where I get everything in. So, well, this main part in. So then, oh, that. If it will stay there. Right, so that's that done. And the hardest part comes next, because you kind of have to fit everything around this. So while that's drying, I'm just going to cut out the other 2 parts, which are the spars here. Now on one spar, which sits in front of the pilot, you've got the compass and the what's it called? The landing flaps. The lever, whatever you want to call it, the control. I don't know. So just go trim these off very gently. Like that. That's that one done. That one off there like that. So now we can try and get this done. Yeah, that's right. So that part fits on like that, and these parts in. So I'm just having a look. Yeah. Like that apparently. Apparently going like that. Oh, blimey. Let's just go add touch glue. So you can, when you do this, you can have to work fast, guys. That's how it is. Right. What part goes in where? Apparently now this part fits there. If it will let go of my... I hate it because sometimes they don't want to let go of your fingers, do they, these small parts, and when you don't want them in that position, they stay there. Yeah. Right, let's leave that there to do. I'm going to take this part and just having a quick look how it goes. Apparently it sits in there. Perfect. Just touched too much glue on that one. Press that one down. This fixes onto there. Right, well that is kind of everything done. So the next step, well, it says to put the control column on, the yoke stick, whatever, and then the foot pedals. What I'm actually going to do is do the other side, so then we can get it all fixed up and that. So just take this other part here, trim it down yet again. There's hardly enough on this side. so no control levers, no nothing. Like so. Have a look. Is that supposed to be there, that part? No. So there you are. That's that one last part done. There. And now we just have to put it all in together. I think you can see there. Wow, got in no problem. Oh, maybe that part's come off. So yeah, very, very flimsy stuff, guys. Just watch where you're putting. That part there. Wow, so that's gone all together in a matter of, how long has that been? I don't know. Let's put a bit of glue in there. Just go glue a bit more and just make everything sure everything is solid and there's no problems. There you are. Well, wow. So that's kind of a bit of a mad rush. So there you are. So if anyone is up for a fast speed build, then I think that is the way to do it. Because I've actually had to work really fast just to do that frame. But on the contrary, it's absolutely brilliant. I will say that, don't I? Right, so just gonna show this here. This is the cockpit so far, and this is what I've done on the seat. So now what we're actually gonna do is we're going to create some chipping effects, which are actually going to be pretty difficult for such a tiny little piece of cockpit, basically. If I can actually get some. Hold on a second. Put some in there, like so. Actually, just go wipe some on there. Right, so we're chipping. Okay, just go across the top gently, like so, and on around every material. Try my best to do so. You might go off camera this bit. The truth is, it's actually very difficult to get to. Hold on, tweezers, of course. Well, just like that, and then some chipping effects on the seat and on the bulkhead here. There you are. Right, well, that is kind of all the chipping I'm going to put on here. I'm not going to put too much because there's too much detail and nice work going into this. So you are. Right, with that, I'm going to let it all dry and then basically do a very, very thin wash on this, on the whole of it, and then get back to you when it's all done and dusted. Okay, there we go. Right, so now it's all been washed and weathered. Don't know what's done that. Just going to move these pots out of the way, like that. Out of the way. What we're going to do now is just going to put the back seat on to the frame here, which is pretty simple. Well, I say very simple, it's going to be very complicated to get this in. So I'm just trying to fit it into the plugs here. It's actually very difficult. Just one in. No. Right, so we've got one in. Just gotta do this side now. There you go. That's in now. That's not going anywhere. Oh, brilliant. Right, so add some glue drops to the side there. I have to say, for the Hurricane, even though it's a cockpit, it's a very, very small cockpit. In 1/48 scale, I remember the old kits, they were very, very much bigger than this one. So just have to see how things go now. Well, that's all dry now. I'm going to stop the video and we're going to move on to the next step, which is going to be this. I'm just going to put some tape around this actually. Like that. So, with that done, I'm just going to simply let this dry, and then we're going to move on to the next parts of the section, which is the wings. So that I'm just going to take a break and then move on to the ornament and the guns